If I told you one football card from 1981 is still selling for over $80,000, would you believe me? Well, believe it, because we're talking about Joe Montana's 1981 Topps rookie card, one of the most legendary and iconic sports cards in history. And in this video, we're diving deep into current PSA 9 and PSA 10 prices, the population report, and whether or not this vintage icon is still a good investment heading into 2026. So let's get into it. Let's start at the very top, the PSA 10 Gem Mint level. Recent auction data is absolutely wild. $84,000 sale in May 2025, $83,500 in April, $78,000 in January, and even the low sales were between $60,000 and $70,000 for a PSA 10. That means the average PSA 10 Montana rookie is sitting right around $75,000, and that's after buyer's premiums. And keep this in mind, we're not talking about a rare modern parallel here. This is a mass-produced 1981 Topps card that's over 40 years old, yet only 114 of them in the world have achieved PSA 10 status. Let's look at the population numbers, because this is what really drives the price. According to PSA's population report, there are 31,363 total Joe Montana rookie cards graded by them. Only 114 PSA 10s, about 2,168 PSA 9s, and nearly 10,000 graded PSA 8. That means for every one Gem Mint 10, there are almost 19 PSA 9s floating around. That's a microscopic 0.36% gem rate, and that's why PSA 10s command those premium prices. The 1981 Topps football set had notorious centering issues and rough print quality, making a flawless copy nearly impossible to find. Now let's drop down to the PSA 9 market, where most of the investor action is happening. Recent eBay sales show PSA 9s consistently trading between $2,000 and $2,200. Super steady, super healthy. That's roughly a 35-time gap between a PSA 9 and a PSA 10. So if you're wondering why collectors chase those high grades, this is Exhibit A. The good news, the Joe Montana market has stabilized beautifully after the 2021 boom and correction. In 2021, PSA 10s were hitting over $100,000, but instead of crashing like some modern cards, this one settled in the $70K to $80K range, and it's held there for almost a full year. That kind of price stability in a volatile hobby says one thing: collectors trust this card. And it makes sense. Montana's legacy is cemented. 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, and arguably the greatest quarterback of the 80s and even of all time. Here's how I see it. Time frame, 6 to 12 months, stable. Supply is locked up in collections. 2 to 3 years is going to be a gradual growth like we have seen it happening. Vintage football is gaining attention from investors. 5 years plus, strong upside. Scarcity plus legacy equals long-term hold. A PSA 9 under $2,000 right now is a great entry point. Let's not forget the BGS card market, guys. BGS 9.5 sold in October 2025, $11,100. A BGS 9 sold on eBay in October recently, $1,726. The same card, just in a different case, much lower entry point as well. The BGS population report is showing 95 Gem Mint 9.5s, 739 BGS 9s, and 2,064 BGS 8s. Surprisingly, there are 5 BGS 10s graded, and I have yet to see one surface up for sale. So keep your eyes peeled for the BGS 10s. SGC as well. SGC 9 sell for considerably less than PSAs and are another great option as an entry point and a lower entry point. PSA 10s, if you can afford it, under $70,000, I think that's an elite long-term hold. At the end of the day, the 1981 Topps Joe Montana rookie isn't just a collectible. It's a piece of sports card history. With only 114 PSA 10s out there and a fan base that spans generations, this card is one of the safest blue chip assets in the football card market. So whether you're holding a 7 or a 9 or an 8 or dreaming of that perfect Gem Mint 10, Joe Cool's rookie remains one of the GOAT investments in the hobby. Drop a comment down below. Are you holding a Montana rookie? Would you buy one now or wait for another dip? Let's talk about it. And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.